morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whenever it is you're tuning in. Welcome to Ticket Price, the only show on the internet that asks the question that matters. Are these movies worth the ticket price? In other words, Tevis.
What?
Are they worth your time and money?
Absolutely not.
Are they worth my time and money?
Absolutely not.
Are they worth your time and money?
Absolutely not.
Well, they might be.
Maybe.
That's what we're here to figure out.
Okay.
Are you giving away content?
Maybe.
That's what we're here to find out. Thank you all for joining us. I am Jake, co-host and forehead of the show. With me as always, co-host extraordinaire and the only man who makes me change my formats every single time and continues to give away content. Tevis at Master Control. Tevis, how are you, sir?
If I never watch another film again, and this is the last one I watch, I'm going to be so pissed.
Like if you were to die right now.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
you go into the afterlife knowing, what if it's like, okay, your special place in hell that's surely awaiting us is just an empty theater with 2 chairs in the very front row, because that's the worst spot.
Yeah.
And you're just forced for all eternity to watch on repeat the last movie you watched before you died, which obviously the empty seat next to you reserved for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Obviously. Because what would make that punishment worse? Dealing with my ass next to you. Or in my case, dealing with your ass next to me. And we watch the last movie we watched.
Oh, fuck.
I feel like we're giving away content.
We never do that.
Word. Tevis, what movie are we? Episode 104. What's on the docket?
Oh, my God. We are watching Wolfman, the 2025 Wolfman.
2025. Hey, look at us.
We're in the now.
Wait. When does this happen in the movie? It happens now. When? Now. What's happening now is happening now. What happened to then? We passed it.
We're in now. Everybody got that?
Hot Spaceballs joke. Why can't we pull Spaceballs? Is it in the hat?
It better
Do we
be.
have any Mel Brooks in the hat?
Yeah, there's Blazing Saddles. I know. I put
Okay.
that in there. Spaceballs.
I thought I put Young Frankenstein in.
Sure.
Have you seen it? Or you just don't like
one
it?
time. I've
Okay.
seen it one time.
Well, Tevis, should we just get into it?
Let's get this over with.
Actually, before we get it over with,
Okay, never mind.
Swerve! Shut up, Tevis! No one cares. Bingo cards. 2 links down below the episode. One is a merch store. Ticket Price merch. The other, bingo cards. Make sure you get your bingo cards so you can play along with the episode. Now, it's August.
Hey, it's August.
It's August. You know what that means?
Means it's hot.
Yeah, well, yeah. Dude, yes. But also, it means September is right around the corner. And September marks our 2 years on air.
I'm so sorry. We've been here 2 years.
Where has the time gone? 2 years.
It's went by fast, actually.
So,
Even through some of the shit we've had to sit through.
if you've been a fan of the show for a while,
Sorry. Go ahead.
that was last year. We don't have to talk about last year. Actually, we have to talk about it in a top 10 coming up, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be in both of our lists.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll touch on that more later. No, so if you're a fan of the show and have been for a while, last year, to celebrate our 1-year anniversary, we spent the entire month of September looking at The Lord of the Rings.
Yeah!
So we did Fellowship,
Yeah!
2 Towers,
Yeah!
Return of the King,
Yeah!
and the 70 whatever animated feature. Actually,
no!
I believe we felt that way about all of them.
I didn't feel that way about all of them. I definitely didn't feel about all of them.
So, the big question is, what is the plan for year 2? Do you want to tell them?
I don't remember.
Classic. Thank you.
No, we are going to finally
I'm so scared.
jump into the Star Wars universe.
We are going to a galaxy far, far away.
Yes, we are.
Now, we realize that for September, we will essentially have 5 episodes come out over the course of the month of September. So we thought, okay, what is the best way to break up the Star Wars film franchise into a self-contained 5-feature category? Then, through a stroke of genius, or perhaps sadism, masochism?
Probably both.
Probably both. We have divined such a solution. So we will be looking at the full story of the original trilogy. And by full story, I mean Rogue One, New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, and the Christmas special.
The best Star Wars ever.
We will be looking at the Christmas special to put the cherry on top of that 2-year anniversary Sunday.
I'm scared.
But that
I'm
should
really scared.
fully encapsulate the film series, the film franchise for the original trilogy.
Doesn't Chewie have a wife in the Christmas special?
And parents, and I think maybe a child.
A baby. So Chewie gets
Wait,
it on.
Is Chewie a deadbeat? Did he run out on his wife to just go adventuring with Han? Was it, or maybe like the marriage was on the rocks? And he's like, oh, I'm going to skip child support.
Maybe that was his happy ending after Return of the Jedi. We don't know.
We haven't watched it. Doesn't Chewie's dad like openly watch porn in the living room? Like,
no, that was my dad.
As part of his like Christmas gift, someone just gave him like VR porn, and he's like watching it in the living room.
2 Ewoks.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I'm just
the 2 Hutts going at it.
Yeah. We might actually get the best iteration of Boba Fett in the animated portion of the Christmas special, if I recall.
Definitely the best since the original trilogy. Because that TV show was trash.
Yeah, but I'm not going to lie. The original trilogy is ruined for me since that picture of like behind the scenes and the guy in Boba Fett's armor has his helmet off. And he's just this real dweeby looking guy. Yeah. And I just go, oh,
wah, wah, wah.
I don't believe he's this big bad bounty hunter.
No.
But that is in September. So make sure to stick around as we rip the Band-Aid off Star Wars.
Yes.
I'm sure I won't get death threats.
It's going to be magical.
Again.
I'm so excited.
I want to end 1 year without getting death threats.
Don't be a dick about some great movies.
I won't as soon as I watch a great movie.
Well, let's dive into this one then, shall we?
Segway King. All right, 2025's Wolfman, released obviously in 2025, and it's also Wolfman, not to be confused with The Wolfman, which came out in
Benicio
del Toro and Anthony Mother Effin Hopkins.
Del Toro.
Yes.
Yeah, I never watched that.
And Anthony Mother Effin Hopkins.
Is that any good?
I watched it in theaters. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It gets a little. It's also got Hugo Weaving.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. He's like the detective trying to uncover the murders.
I haven't watched any Wolfman shit since Jack Nicholson and Dave Spader. Or is it Dave Spade? No, Dave Spade. That's Tommy Boy guy. But Jack Nicholson was in a movie called Wolf with Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh, I'm not sure I'm familiar with that one.
It's not real good.
I thought you were going to say something about with your man, Michael J. Fox. Because I know you love everything with Michael J. Fox.
I love me some Teen Wolf. Not so much the Teen Wolf 2.
We could have ripped the 2 off the Scotch tape labeling the film reel. That could have still been a worthwhile purchase.
That would have been a good purchase. I should have just went ahead and did it, but
it's probably still there because no one else wants it either.
They did the same thing I did. Oh, look at this. This is really cool. Oh, Teen Wolf 2. Put that shit back.
Well, we're not talking about Teen Wolf 2. We're talking about Wolfman. Written
Can we talk about Teen Wolf 2 instead?
No, because that would require me to watch 1 and 2 Teen Wolf, as I never have.
1's good.
Sure. Is it?
Yeah.
Isn't there a basketball scene?
Yeah. And Michael J. Fox does the exact same layup like 4 times in the montage. It's just the camera gets closer and closer and closer.
Wait, with werewolf powers, he's just able to do a layup.
He's the layup king.
I'm expecting him to
He's
just.
the layup king of
I'm
Chicago.
expecting him to just LeBron rip the damn rim off the backboard.
We don't want to do that. It's stop the game.
No, that's called aura farming.
What?
You're too old.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. I used the term aura farming.
Hang on while I do some Chat GPT lookup.
What?
Gotta find out what aura farming is.
Oh, is that AI?
Yes.
Okay. I don't use the AI.
I'm forcing myself to become comfortable with it because before long it's going to have my job. And yours. And yours.
No, mine maybe. I think yours is pretty safe. At least in your lifetime.
God, I hope so.
Which will be roughly by the time we're done recording this episode based off of what we talked about earlier.
That ain't no shit.
So, written by Lee Wannell and Corbett Tuck.
Corbett Tuck?
Corbett Tuck.
That sounds like a Hobbit name.
It does. I was about to say that. There's something about that name that just like... It's odd. And you're right. That's some Hobbiton level shit right there.
That is definitely Hobbiton.
Directed by Lee Wannell. Red flag. Writer-director, red flag. Starring Julia Garner and Christopher Abbott.
I have no idea who he is.
No, I've never seen him before or heard that name before.
And I looked up his IMDb, and I don't recognize any movie that he's been in.
And if you don't recognize it, then, with your savant-like knowledge of all things film, I'm probably not going to know it either.
Yeah. Julie Garner, though, she was in Ozark.
Okay.
And she played the Silver Surfer in the new Fantastic Four movie.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and say it right now. She's a lot better in those other 2 films.
We're not there yet. But I was going to say I could picture a emotionless cosmic entity speaking and acting in a very similar way as her character in Wolfman.
I think that's how they cast her.
It's very Brie Larson-esque. But we're not there. Budget. Wolfman made with an estimated $25 million.
It's the stunt, right? The truck stunt?
It's gotta be. Because
it sure shit wasn't the makeup.
Or the cast, if we're being honest.
No.
No one in that cast is 25 million.
No.
Well, with a worldwide gross of, you want to take a stab?
Okay, give me the budget again one more time.
25 mil estimated budget.
15.
You think this movie lost?
Yes.
Well, with a worldwide gross of $34.1 million. So it made about $9 million.
Okay.
That's not sequel money.
That's not sequel money.
Awards. All right.
All right, there we are.
Cool. All right.
What?
Little Wayne's World.
I noticed.
Already on.
Yeah.
So, Tevis, what is your history with Wolfman?
I remember seeing that this was in the theater. I was half tempted to go watch it. But there was, I don't know, the trailer just kind of kept me away. There was just something about it in the trailer that it worried me.
Mm-hmm.
So I have no history with this movie. I just knew it was a thing and didn't bother go to see it.
Sorry, I was looking over my notes.
What about you?
I don't even remember it having a theatrical run.
Really?
We saw it as a, hey, something else you might enjoy on Peacock.
Oh, there's a problem right there.
Because we had...
Ain't got no gas in it.
Huh?
That's your problem right there. Ain't got no gas in it.
Okay.
Have you ever pulled up Peacock and had it operate correctly?
No.
Okay. Me either.
You know what, though? But here's the thing. I'm a console gamer. And yet, even as I say those words, millions of people are cringing.
I'm a console gamer.
Because they're like, PC, PC, PC. Steam barely runs on a good day. And you want to know why it's the undisputed king of PC gaming? Because all of Steam's competitors are somehow worse.
Okay.
So the fact that it barely operates, I don't know if that's an argument.
I guess
But you're right. Peacock barely operates.
Yeah, I can't complain too much. I paid $1.99 a month for it, so.
Yeah, Anna has followed your advice given on the show of every time it's like, oh, we're about to renew. She just calls. It's like, we don't need this. We're going to cancel. Well, wait a minute. Because, oh God, which one was it? Was it Netflix? No. Was it Disney? Maybe. One of them.
Paramount does it.
They were going to up the price.
Yeah.
We were getting ready. They were going to up the price. So Anna was like, I'm just going to cancel it. And I was like, that's fine. She's like, but I'm not really going to cancel. I'm going to see if they'll give us a deal. But if they don't, I'll cancel it. I said, okay, whatever, hon. I don't care. Because I don't care.
Yeah.
So instead of like the price was going up to like $13.99 a month, she got it down to like $2.99 for 6 months.
Sounds like a Paramount thing.
So I was like, okay. And then she's like, now at the end of that 6 months, and I get the email saying the price is going to go up, I'm just going to do it again. And if they don't want to give us another deal, I'll just cancel it.
Yeah.
I said, okay. So she's following your advice there on just like, you know what? You might be a fool if you're paying full price for your streaming when it takes one phone call to be like, no, I don't want this. You can't have my money anymore. And they'll be like, wait. We will give it to you at 1/10 of the cost.
I didn't even have to make a phone call for Peacock. I just went on their app and was like, cancel. And they're like, wait, hang on. What if we give it to you for this?
Yeah.
We're like, accept. Yeah.
And then you went, okay.
Yeah.
You hear that, hun? You can do it from the app now. So she gets very anxious if she has to talk on the phone. So I was proud of her for making that phone call.
Oh, I do too. I'm so glad we don't have to order pizza over the phone anymore.
You just call and order a pizza.
It's nerve-wracking.
No, it isn't.
It's terrible.
No, well, depends on who's on the other end.
It's like calling and trying to make a doctor's appointment.
Last time I called and put in a pizza order
was 1998.
I'm Jake of Ticket Price.
Oh.
My full legal name, obviously, is Jacob. Jacob.
You got spit in your pizza.
Oh, as soon as like, well, I'm Jake from Ticket Price, they definitely just shat in a box and they were like, here you go.
Like, I love Avatar.
But no, they were like, what's your name? I was like, Jacob. Go to pick it up. Yeah, I've got an order for Jacob. No, we don't have any orders for Jacob. I'm like, well, I called like 40 minutes ago, supposed to be ready. Well, we only got one order. Are you Dacum? And I went, what? Yeah, we have an order for Dacum. And I went, what is it? And she told me what the order was. I went, yep, that's me. Your name is Dacum? And I went, no, I just told you my name is Jacob, you idiot. And sure enough, on the receipt, it was like Dakom. Dacum. I was like, that's not even a name. What the hell are we doing?
You know, I don't have those problems when I order off the app. I just type in my name. I can be whoever I want.
How are you tapping like that on an app?
My phone is really big.
To help you see it because you're so old.
I'm so old.
Yeah, no, that's a Dacum. So that happened.
Okay.
So apparently I'm Dacum of Ticket Price. Oh, wait. If I go as Jake from Ticket Price, does that mean I'm Dak?
That's a cool name.
No.
Dak. Yeah.
God, it sounds like some sort of anthropomorphic animal video game character from the 90s.
Yeah.
Dak.
Yeah.
With Crash and Dex and Jack and...
Well, yeah, Geck. Wait,
Geck.
Was that Geck?
Or it's Gex.
Yeah, Gex. That's right.
But there was Jack and Dexter.
Oh, yeah.
Crash, Banjo, Conker.
Conker? I don't remember Conker.
Conker's Bad Fur Day?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I never played that, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, but there was just that slew of we have to make mascot games.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like the main character essentially has to be Bubsy. Remember Bubsy?
No.
Okay. What about Awesome Possum? Do you remember Awesome Possum?
No.
he's going to save the world from pollution.
No.
He kicks Dr. Machino's butt.
Dr. Machino?
Yeah, it's in the theme song. Awesome Possum, he kicks Dr. Machino's butt.
Okay.
And then he's like, awesome.
Sounds like a Mega Man ripoff.
No, I think it was definitely more Sonic.
Oh, that's what I meant. Sonic.
Yeah.
Oh, who Mega Man's bad guy is. I can't remember. Doctor something.
Yeah, it's always goddamn scientists. Speaking of goddamn scientists, Wolfman.
Let's do this.
Oh, my history. I have no history with this movie.
No history?
No.
Okay, cool.
Although Anna was like, oh, wait, you guys pulled Wolfman from the hat? I was like, yeah. She goes, well, I'm glad I didn't watch it. I was thinking about watching it the other, like 2 weeks ago. And then for whatever reason, she didn't. Just got bit, whatever, just didn't get around to it. So she was like, oh, I'll just watch it with you now. And I was like, okay.
Oh, did she? Did she watch it with you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm anxious to hear.
All right, then. I guess it's time. Let's dive in.
Do this.
So, general synopsis.
I'm sorry. Go
What
ahead.
the hell was that?
I was just thinking.
Dacum?
Thinking about this. Go ahead, Dax.
Oh, God. I don't. There had better not be a single comment. I'm not changing my name on the show to Dax. I already leaned into the curve with the forehead bit. I'm not going by Dax.
We'll see. We'll see.
Wolfman 2025. That was the pause of defeat there. Wolfman 2025. So, it follows a journalist named Blake. He and his wife have a rocky marriage. He loves his daughter. He's unemployed as a writer / journalist and is just really struggling. So he's been doing the stay-at-home dad thing. His father, who we meet in the beginning of the film, who is, I don't know, if you read the reviews or like hear everything, like, oh, he's such an asshole. And I'm like,
is he?
Is he? Which we'll talk
Yeah.
about. Remember, put a pin in that.
Oh, I have that
okay,
right
we'll
here.
talk about it. But his dad is finally pronounced dead, and that the authority, like Blake gets the paperwork in the mail, and he's got to go back to the great state of Oregon.
Oregon. Love Oregon.
And the like 4 people that live there. What is a major city in Oregon?
Salem, Oregon. Portland, Oregon.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Except for all of our Washington State fans that are just like, Portland, Oregon,
Probably.
gross.
Plymouth Falls.
What?
That's where my dad was from.
Plymouth Falls?
Plymouth Falls, Oregon.
Well, hey, Plymouth Falls.
Hey.
So, so Blake's got to go back to his childhood home and pack up all his dead shit. He realizes this could be an opportunity for an impromptu vacay, very much like, it reminded me of that shitty, war movie produced by the Obamas.
Oh.
What the hell was that term
Yeah,
called?
I know exactly what you're talking about. I can't think of it.
Whatever, that movie sucked. So he's like, hey, this will be there for the summer. The woods are beautiful. There's a valley. Share it with, we can just share this moment and we can just get away from the stress and reconnect. So Blake brings his family. Unfortunately, though, the woods around his father's home has a dark secret.
Leave the world behind.
Leave the world behind. Man, that movie sucks. Where was I? Oh,
They were going to leave the world behind in Oregon.
and go to Oregon. However, the woods have a dark secret. Is home to a werewolf that then terrorizes the family. And there we go.
Pretty much.
That's movie.
Yeah. Question.
Okay.
Did this movie feel like it could have been a YouTube short?
You know what? Parts. I feel that. Parts, yeah.
Yeah, I feel there was a lot of moments where it just felt strung out for no reason.
Yeah.
There's a lot of staring in this movie.
Yes, there is. And it's always staring just slightly behind the camera. So it's like I'm looking at the camera. No, I'm staring off in the distance. Just camera adjacent. So the people watching the movie don't know what I'm staring
Yeah,
at.
they're like, oh, she's looking at something. He's looking at something just past the camera. I wonder what it is.
Yeah.
And it's usually nothing. Nothing of importance.
Or darkness. This movie's very dark.
Oh my God. Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
We're not at Miss Truvy's salon. Calm down.
I would much rather be at Miss Truby's salon.
Oh, we'd be getting some hot tea with our hairdos.
God. Okay.
I bet they put beard oil in there. They'd actually give it some character and shape.
Hell yeah, they would. They'd take care of me.
Yeah, they would.
Shit, yeah.
Miss Truvy would take care of you.
Get that other bitch out of there, but whatever her name was. Daryl Hannah's character. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what everybody's doing.
Nell.
Anel.
No, I'd be stuck with Nell.
Probably. All right.
So obviously we're just getting into it now,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Let's talk about the intro with the father and son.
No, I'm going to stop you there. Let's talk about the intro. The real intro. The Lucy intro of the swarm of ants attacking a hornet.
I forgot about that.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
What did it symbolize? What did it mean? What was the point?
I don't know.
It has nothing to do with anything.
Is it nature taking over nature? I don't know. I don't know. I totally forgot about that.
I'm not being mean, but what you just said means nothing.
Oh, I know.
Okay,
exactly.
yeah, I'm not saying that just to dig at you for once.
No, it's that's exactly what I meant by it. It means nothing.
It's nothing.
That's exactly what this intro means.
This whole movie, there is no, even symbolically, there is no tie back to a swarm of ants and a hornet.
Yeah, and I have no idea what that means. Maybe the ant family is trying to protect from an outside. I don't know.
But the swarm of ants just swarmed a hornet and killed it.
No problem.
And it lingers on this.
It does
for a while.
Yeah, I had totally forgotten about that.
I don't know why. Like, this has legitimately nothing to do with anything.
Lee Wannell.
Yeah.
Wannell.
Whatever.
He had watched Lucy previously to.
Oh, absolutely, he did.
Filming this.
Yeah.
And was like, oh my God, look at that. That's so artsy and brilliant and great. I got to put something just like that. No, makes no sense.
I'm going to go out on a limb here. I bet Lee loves it when his work is described using terms like artsy and independent.
Probably.
Which, as we all know, are two words I hate. I hate them. I loathe. I despise.
Well, there's a lot of artsy shit in this.
Yeah, I noticed.
And it's the same.
He also watched Nosferatu
over and over again.
He also watched Nosferatu with some of those just like hard camera cuts for no reason.
Okay.
I knows it just.
So the father and son are on their hunting trip.
So young Blake.
Yes.
Yes.
I looked into different people's opinions about what this movie was trying to talk about.
Okay.
And a lot of them are like, oh, it's, the family trauma that he experienced as a young boy. And I'm like, whoa. Stop. So I went back and I watched that specific portion of it because maybe I missed something. The father gets onto the son because he says something about wanting to eat these mushrooms, and he's trying to tell him about what these mushrooms will do to him.
Blake's not paying attention.
So he kind of gets in his ass.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you something to keep you alive. Pay attention. There's one.
Then Blake... Dad sees something just past the camera, and you can tell he gets worked up. He's nervous. He's worried, and he tries to tell Blake something. Blake isn't there.
Yeah, he's gone.
And now he's like, oh, Jesus Christ, where's my son? Then he finds his son and really chews Blake's ass in the heat of the moment of being terrified that he had just lost his son, which there is not a person
Nope.
alive who hasn't both experienced that, and if you're a parent, unintentionally done that.
And this is a different situation because the father knows there's something out there that's extremely dangerous.
Yes.
And the son just runs off down the hill.
To be fair, though, Blake didn't know.
Yeah, but at the same time, he just runs away and doesn't tell his father where he's going.
Yeah.
And just fucks off. And then his father jumps his ass about that. And that's really all.
And that's it.
So I didn't catch any of this abusive father, family trauma.
If this is supposed to be like, you know, the old adage of like abused children become abusive parents.
That's kind of
like
what
if that's what they're kind of touching on, I'm sorry, but we didn't see enough of Blake's dad for me to warrant that argument.
No, they did a very poor job.
If that's even
what they're going for.
What it's going for.
I actually kind of like this.
Somebody is a hornet and somebody is a bunch of ants.
And I don't understand. But I actually like this opening scene with there's something out in the woods and they're trying to hunt it down and they're looking through the scope and you can just kind of see it off in the distance. And then they get back to the house and the father's on the radio and the son comes down to the basement and I don't understand. I didn't get this. Like he's talking on the radio to somebody else out there
to a neighbor
about this thing that's in the woods.
Yeah. He saw it.
Yeah. He says it came after my son, which I'm like, didn't really come after your son, but okay. And
not direct, although when they escaped to the deer blind.
Yeah, but
it was sniffing around.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. But and then he turns around and he sees his son standing behind him. And he gives him this look like, oh no, I shouldn't have said that or something. And then it cuts.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell is this supposed to? Is it supposed to be traumatic for the kid?
Now, granted, I guess now we can infer based off the dad's tattoo and the lack of a character presence, the werewolf killed Blake's mom. I think that is a safe inference.
Probably, yeah.
Which is also why the dad is so like dead set on like hunting it.
But was there anything that even vaguely pointed in that direction?
His tattoo.
You
the
think
dad's
so?
tattoo.
The Lovell?
Yeah, so the dad's name is Grady Lovell. So obviously Blake Lovell.
Yeah.
There is no mom, but he has a something partially covered something Lovell tattoo.
See, and the only reason I thought that was there was to later show the tattoo later to make that connection.
Which is true, yeah.
So that's
but to me, part of the dad, part of Grady's undying desire to get the beast got his wife.
Okay. I'll go with that one. It makes more sense than just random.
Blake had to have been born somehow, and maybe mom just got fed up with Grady shit and pulled a Where the Crawdads Sing and just left one night.
There you go.
Just walked her happy ass down the creek, and that was it.
Yeah, and then we flash to 30 years later.
Yes. And we see adult Blake and his daughter.
Go ahead. I want to touch on this, so go ahead.
You talking about the crazy man on the sidewalk?
No, the crazy man who is the father.
Oh, okay.
Blake.
Is he crazy?
He's not crazy, but he's kind of a dick.
Oh, yeah. Well, because he's his father's son, but he's trying really hard to not be.
And I have a problem with this.
Okay.
So go ahead and kind of explain the situation.
Well, I'm not sure which part you're wanting me to talk about.
Well, I thought you were going to talk about this whole introduction to the daughter and the dad.
Okay, so we meet Blake and his daughter, whose name is
Child.
Ginger or something stupid. I don't remember. They're walking home from school, and she's not really listening to him. And they're on the sidewalk and ends up climbing onto those big cement, like, street dividers.
Yeah.
And his balance beaming across them. And he's
any kid would do.
Get down, get down, please. You're not listening to me. And she loses her balance and steps off in front of a guy walking the other way on the sidewalk. To which this guy kind of struck me as like crazy homeless person.
Yeah.
And like gets in her face and starts motherfucking her. To which Blake then is like, oh no, what's the time? And then he grabs like his daughter by the arm and is like, you need to listen to me and blah 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 blah.
Overreacts a little bit.
Yeah. Well, it's because it'd been boiling up. He was trying to suppress it. And then it, heat of the moment, and then you've got this weird crazy guy. And I'm like, also, I'm not apologizing to a crazy sidewalk person for a second. I'm coming in with an uppercut.
Yeah, absolutely. You get into my daughter's face, I'm coming at you.
Yeah.
I had some problems with this guy, Blake.
Yeah.
For one, he completely overreacts to his daughter not listening to him. Like, he grabs her by the arm and he's got his finger in her face and he's like, you need to listen to me. And I'm like, your dad wasn't that big of a dick when you weren't listening to him.
That's true, yeah.
He was just saying, hey, you need to listen to me. There's stuff out here that could hurt you.
He was a little gruffer than you're putting on.
But he wasn't like grabbing him by the arm and pointing his finger in his face.
Yeah.
And I'm like, chill out a little bit. And then number two, he calms down and they walk away from camera.
Mm-hmm.
And this kind of irritates me. She's on the curb side of the sidewalk.
Yeah.
He's on the inside of the sidewalk.
Right.
Does he not know how to be a protective father?
Obviously not, because he didn't even protect her from crazy sidewalk guy.
That's another thing too. Because when I seen him letting her on the outside of the sidewalk, I got irritated. It's like, dude, be a fucking protective father. I mean, I know you won't do it against another person, but at least do it by walking on the outside by the curb.
I don't know what to tell you here, man. I don't know what you want to hear.
This guy fucking sucks. So right away, there's two strikes that I'm just like, I don't like this guy.
So Blake sucks.
Blake sucks.
Okay.
But then the third part of it.
Then we meet his cute... Okay.
Ian Malcolm didn't act that way when his daughter hitched a ride to the fucking Lost World when he told her not to.
That's true.
He was way more calm about it. And
you cannot compare Blake Lovell or whatever his name is to Dr. Ian Malcolm.
I'm just saying the levels of not listening are completely different here. I made bacon. I just thought you guys wanted something when I got back. On this dinosaur island. And this motherfucker's like grabbing his daughter by the arm and punching her in the face. Don't listen to me. Get off those pillars. Anyway. So there's two strikes against Blake that I'm like, no, I don't like this guy. Then the third one was when they're at the house.
Okay.
He's cooking dinner.
Yeah.
The child is playing on the tablet.
Yes.
The wife comes home after a long day of work.
His Q-tip looking wife.
She does kind of look
Q-tip.
Very Q-tipish.
Yes.
Yeah.
She looks like a less angular Doctor Strange, the ancient one. What's her name? She was in the Michael Fassbender movie we watched. Damn it, what is her name?
I know exactly who you're talking about. God, that's gonna drive me insane.
Look it up.
What's her name? Oh, I want to say Blake Lively for some reason, but I know that's not
Nope,
right.
that's Ryan Reynolds' wife. That's not the same person at all.
All right, let me look. Doctor Strange. What is her name? Damn. Tilda Swinton.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Tilda. I wanted to say Tilly, and I'm like, that's not right. Yeah, it's close. Tilda.
She looks like a young Tilda Swinton.
She looks like a younger, less angular Tilda Swinton.
She does.
But Q-tip looking bitch.
But she comes into the house, and she's talking on the phone to her boss or somebody about her job that she's high up in. And he's like making dinner. He's like, can you take that in the other room? And she doesn't listen to him. She's busy trying to figure out this crisis that she's having. And he gets all huffy. And he's like, can you take that in the other room? I'm like, dude, you're not doing anything that requires listening. You're cooking dinner. You're not watching a show. You're not listening to the radio. You're not listening to music.
Well, to be fair, he's not even cooking dinner at this moment because he had just gotten that mail parcel that's like, yeah, your dad's dead. So he's really right now emotionally grappling. Oh, my dad is dead.
Well, he's known his dad is.
Yeah, but there's dialogue where he's like, it's different when they like finally give you the paperwork and they're like, it's official, like he's dead. Like,
Yeah, but still, I'm like, dude, let her do her job. Just chill out a minute. So there's number 3, and I'm like, this guy fucking sucks. I'm done with this guy.
to be fair though, take your annoying ass phone call to not a family space.
The whole thing is the family space. None of them were doing anything that required her being quiet. It's not like
family space is for family things. You take your bullshit to the bedroom.
It's not like Hook, where he's on the cell phone and the kids are playing on the bed and he gets mad at the kids because he's on the phone. I'm like, you can take your phone out into the other room where it's quiet.
Because it's a cell phone.
Yeah, let the kids have some fun. But she's just there trying to do some work and not be dickish Peter Pan guy. And he's all like, oh, God, I have to listen to this. I don't have a job. Like, screw you, Blake.
He's an out-of-work writer of some description.
Don't care. Hate him.
Because, he
Hate him.
Well, if you want a fourth reason, apparently he's also one of these people where he has to get a job in the field that is like his end-all be-all dream field. And he can't do anything else in the meantime.
Oh, like Eddie from Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
Oh, he's holding out for a management position.
Yeah.
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 So this guy's a loser. A loser and a mooch.
Yeah.
I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
Did he have a metal plate in his head or plastic?
Plastic. Well, it used to be metal, but every time Q-Tip ran the microwave, he'd piss his pants and forget who he was for half an hour.
Yeah. And right now, if this gets a dent, then his
hairline is just not going to look right.
So yeah, no. Right away, I'm like, I don't like this guy. This character sucks.
All right, so okay. Now we've got the wife, whose name is
Charlotte.
Not written down.
Charlotte.
Okay.
Charlotte.
Yeah. Sure. Oh, sure. Okay, we've bagged on Blake, and by we I mean you. What does Charlotte bring to the table as a character that we get behind?
A job, support for her family, food to the table,
cool,
electricity to the home, clothes for young Ginger,
or whatever her name was. It may not have been Ginger. Hold on,
it was Ginger.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Did I remember it?
Yeah, it was Ginger.
Champion of the world, baby. Yeah, but okay. So that one detail has got you 100% behind her as a character.
Oh no, as a mother, she sucks. She knows
that she even says.
Yeah, she even says, "Well, I have no connection with my daughter," and I'm like, "Don't tell us this. Show us that you don't have a connection."
Yeah.
As a storytelling.
So your issue is with the writing right now of
both of these characters suck. Okay, let me rephrase. That's wrong. All 3 of these characters suck.
Now that's unfair. We've yet to talk about Ginger.
That's true, but
let's talk about Ginger.
Dad, what am I thinking right now?
Sweetheart, what's my job? To keep me safe. And what's your job? To read minds. What?
Yeah.
I almost did a spit take next to Anna. I just went, what did she just say?
Yeah, that's right.
To
You're right.
read minds.
Because doesn't he put her hand on his head?
So
what do you think?
Blake
what am I
puts
thinking?
Ginger's hand on his forehead. He's like, what am I thinking right now? And she's like, that you love me. I'm just like, what the fuck is this? This wasn't a cute moment to me.
No.
This
And they do it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, it's real dumb.
It's dumb. It's almost as dumb as that John Travolta moment in Face Off when he runs his fingers down his son's face. You ever see that? You remember that?
I have never sat through all of Face Off.
Oh, it's so good.
Why would I watch it?
It's so good.
It's headlined by Nick Cage and John Travolta.
It's directed by your boo, John Woo.
Which
I didn't mean to rhyme.
Are you having a stroke?
Yes, I am, apparently.
Have you taken a toke?
I wish after watching this.
Perhaps you need a poke.
Nope.
Fanfic. Just feeding the fanfic we get. Except unlike Mythbusters, your all's fanfic is not far off from our real relationship.
Am I the bottom in the fanfic?
Yeah, it's some of it.
Okay.
Not all of it.
Okay. Some of it we flip.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, I mean, we each have needs, and we're getting it,
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
Well, a woman's not always on bottom, right?
Do we review movies as we're doing it?
Certain movies, maybe.
So I'm definitely the bottom when you're talking about Gremlins. You're just angry bang. Snow is water.
I was going to avoid any kind of reenactment. I really was. And I should have known. Here you come.
What do you mean I gotta watch Avatar again?
Oh no, I'll never watch that again. There is nothing you can present to me that will make me watch that piece of shit again.
Okay, happy couple. Happy couple.
We are.
Better than these two.
That's true.
Yeah.
We actually like each other. Yeah. And we both work and contribute to bills.
Because throughout this whole portion of them talking to each other, I got zero chemistry from either one of them. Not even like even in a negative. Like I didn't get any kind of tension that their marriage was on the rocks. I didn't get any kind of there might be something still there. That nothing at all.
I didn't either. So there's no on-screen chemistry between any of the 3 family members with any other of the family members.
Absolutely not.
Just like there was no chemistry between me and the people on the screen that I'm watching. No chemistry whatsoever. I have no attachment.
Yeah.
Now, I don't really know these actors. Sue me. But I'm inclined to not blame them.
Oh, no, I blame the director.
I think this is a writing and directing issue, which coincidentally was the same person.
Yeah.
Because really think about it. What did they have to work with? What dialogue? What scenes? What shots? Did they have any chance of even through body language deepening these characters or deepening the characters' relationships with each other?
No, because throughout this movie, I feel like when those two are together, the director's instructions were just stare at each other harder because there is so much of that.
Until they need to stare camera adjacent.
Yes, it's annoying.
All right, so they get to they get back to Oregon. There's a cool truck flip. I personally would have ran that motherfucker down.
I really enjoyed the shot of the truck as it's driving along and it sees whatever's in front of it, and then it veers off the road.
Yes, but then also from the cab of it's on its side sliding through the woods.
Yes,
that's cool.
I like that.
We found something.
But then it hits that tree.
Yeah.
And snaps it off.
Yeah.
And is resting. Ass of it on the cliff,
Now,
nose of it on.
he didn't know how to handle it. He's not Dr. Ian Malcolm.
No, it was dumb.
I just didn't know. I was like, wait, where did this like small ravine come from?
Out of nowhere. But then they pick up that guy, Derek.
I wrote his name down for some reason.
And he's there for one reason.
Body count.
2 reasons.
To be creepy?
For them to have a gun later on.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only other reason.
Yeah. Which, though, shouldn't... Even that doesn't make sense. Because Grady and Blake were hunters.
Mm-hmm.
And survivalists.
Mm-hmm.
And Grady's house should definitely have guns in it.
Yeah.
It was like, well, he went out hunting with his rifle. Grady has more than one rifle.
Oh, yeah.
Where was Blake's childhood rifle?
Where were any of them in the basement?
And here's the thing. Here's the thing, Tevis. And I'm guilty of this. No one in the history of the invention of the gun has bought a gun.
Oh, absolutely.
Guns are like tattoos. Once you go through that door and you get one, you're getting another.
Yeah, I agree.
And then you're probably getting another. There are 3 guns in my home. I have no idea why at this point. I honestly need to get rid of them. I don't do anything with them. I'm not a hunter. They're not readily available for like home defense. I keep a tomahawk next to my bed for that and a Bowie knife. I'm definitely going to wear someone's scalp.
Sweet.
Before the police show up.
Yeah.
It's going to be horrible. And I'm going to end up crossing a line that I'm not mentally sure I'll be able to step back from. I'm going to get a taste for it. And then I become a supervillain. I'm one bad day from supervillainy at any point in time. And everyone watching right now who actually knows me in person is chortling. They're letting out a chortle because they know how real that is.
Yes. Yes, I do.
So, yes, Derek's character is there to give the people a gun, despite the fact that Grady, as a hunter/survivalist in the wildernesses of Oregon,
he has bear traps.
Yeah, that what's her face uses.
Yeah,
there should definitely be a gun next to the bear trap.
Should be guns next to the bed.
There would be a gun in the bed where his wife used to sleep.
Yes.
He cradles it.
He would have
It was probably his wife's gun. You know what would also be in there? Bows. I guarantee you he has a compound bow.
Yeah.
I promise you.
Yeah, there's nothing.
There's no reason Derek should be in this movie.
Yeah. No, at all. Nothing. Other than body count.
Right. I'm putting off talking about werewolf till the end. Let's talk about they're in the house. What are we doing? It's a little cat and mouse. It's a little isolated survival. It's it's like...
It's stretched out.
But the stretch...
And not in a good way.
Is stretched out ever used in a good way?
Not really, no.
No. But they're taking concepts they've seen from other movies and then sort of kind of applying them here. But it's jumbled and there's too many different things they're trying to do and none of them are done well. And what are we doing?
Yeah. So what, he gets scratched in the truck. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes. So, and there is one other moment that I actually kind of liked when they're running to the house and you can kind of see in the distance that thing coming at them. I'm like, you can't quite tell what it is, but I'm like, okay, this is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
I'm actually liking being able to see that it's coming towards them.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, they get in the house and
they're trying to like board it up, but then it's like Blake is transforming because apparently that shit works quick. And then it just kind of goes on and then it's like the family struggle as they're like, oh my god, we're losing Blake, but does anyone like Blake? Did Blake like any of you? What are we doing?
And there was a moment too when he puts that bookshelf up against the door.
Yeah.
And then he takes the hammer and the nail. What's he trying to do?
Create a barricade.
But he puts the hammer or the board on the ground, and he has the nail.
It's so the thing won't just slide forward.
Okay.
It's like a doorstop.
Got you. But I'm watching him do this, and he's holding the nail, and he hammers it in. But then he like something happens. He has to let go of it for a minute.
Well, it's because he creams his thumb.
Yeah, but before that, he lets go of it for a second.
Yeah.
And the nail's stuck in there. It's fine. It's ready to hammer. And then this idiot grabs it again and hits it again, and that's when he creams his thumb.
Yeah.
But then he goes to the sink and washes off his hand, and then nothing. Like, what was the point of him hitting his thumb? I don't understand it.
I'm with you now. Yeah, it didn't play into it. It's not like we got some shot of him like he creams his thumb and almost like The Fly.
Yeah.
Speaking of more Jeff Goldblum, and like we see him, maybe he like rips his thumb like like instead of showing any kind of pain, he just kind of like unnaturally just kind of rips the broken thumbnail off, and you're just like, there's nothing.
Yeah.
You're right. He just kind of nails his hand, and then
he goes to the sink and cleans it up, and it's not even like
his hand isn't even bandaged after that.
No, it's not like he did it and then the werewolf can smell the blood.
No, it has no play on anything.
No.
After
it makes no sense.
Okay. Yeah. Yep, you're right. Also, who gives a shit about that when apparently Blake forgot his childhood home? The back door has a doggy door.
Oh my god.
He would remember this.
Not even remember it. You walk towards the door.
And you go,
and all you got to do is go,
doggy door.
You don't even have to look down. It's right there.
When you walk into a room and you look all the way across the room at the door, you can, in your eyesight, you could see the full thing.
Yeah, it's the dumbest shit.
And then he gets grabbed.
And then we don't even get to see it as the audience as he's walking towards it. So then
No, it's a jump scare.
But it's a stupid jump scare.
Oh, absolutely.
It's so dumb. When I seen that, I wrote down, really? Dog door?
A doggy door.
So dumb. But we do get the moment before this where we hear this scratching on the wall. And because that's after he hits his thumb, he goes to the sink, and that's when we hear the scratching.
It sounds like the werewolf is like maybe on the roof or like searching for a way in.
Yeah.
Then it sounds like it's upstairs, like it's inside. And Blake like gets his hammer and he's going up to look at it.
And this takes forever.
It does take forever. And it's like they're trying to draw out the tension, but there is no tension.
No.
Blake gets up there and what we learn is there's a colossal wolf spider.
It's huge.
That was scarier than the werewolf.
Yeah.
As somebody who doesn't do spiders, I don't do spiders. I was like, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, hit that damn spider with a hammer.
I'd be afraid it would disarm me and throw it at me. Did you ever see that? Was it a commercial where the guy goes to like stomp a spider or something? It just like grabs him and then it just starts slamming him against like around the room.
No.
And it like throws him into the bookshelf and stuff. Oh yeah.
That was probably more entertaining than
pretty
this.
Great.
We'll
watch it when we're done. But this touches on something I wanted to talk about because ultimately I think throughout the film this was something good. This was something cool. The scratching, the stomping around that Blake was hearing is coming from the spider. He can hear a spider's footsteps on a different floor of the house.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I actually kind of liked the way they did the transformation.
No, the physical transformation is garbage.
No, not that, but like the hearing and just the vision when they first do the vision thing. Yeah. The one time that they did it, not the 4 other times that they do it. I enjoyed that. I was like, this is kind of cool.
No, I actually liked all the moments where we got the point of view from the werewolf with the heightened werewolf senses. That was cool. That was unique.
The one in the barn where it's so dark you can't see shit, and then it takes forever for the camera to spin all the way around to get behind him, and then go back around to get behind it. Like, come on.
Oh, no, now we have a cinematography issue. We have a directing issue.
Yes.
The senses is still cool.
You can do that. You can do that slow turn that you did the first time.
And then don't do that.
And then don't do the slow turn.
No.
Or speed it up a little bit. You can just
or just cut to behind the werewolf's shoulder with the werewolf senses and just get on with it.
Yeah, you've already told the audience that this is what this character sees.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that slow roll.
Not after the first time.
No.
It's egregious. Okay. Let's go ahead.
Never mind. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Let's talk about the werewolf. And
wait, are we talking about the one outside or him?
In general. Let's talk about werewolves. You want to talk about werewolves?
Let's talk about
Let's
werewolves.
talk about werewolves. As if you're a fan of the show, you know that we love monsters.
Monsters are cool.
Monsters are cool.
Monsters can be cool.
They can also be wildly uncool.
They can be wildly terrible.
And terribly uncool. So let's talk about werewolves. When you think of werewolves, and stop me if I say anything wrong, or anything that you're like, well, maybe you're going a little too extreme and dial it back. Stop me when I'm wrong.
Okay.
When people, capital P, people, think werewolves, you're thinking of lycanthropy.
Yeah.
Even if you're not thinking of the word lycanthropy, you're thinking of the curse.
Yes.
And the full moon, and, the beast comes, the full moon's light. Brr. That's what you're thinking of.
Yeah.
Fucking werewolves. You're thinking of silver.
Absolutely.
How do you kill a werewolf? Silver. Like, you're thinking of these. You're thinking of European folklore.
Absolutely.
This movie doesn't do that.
No.
Now, and does it really ever try to explain what they're going with here?
No.
It's almost Native American. Because it's like, oh, are you talking about the blah, 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 also known as face of the wolf? Like, it has like a Native American sounding name. And I'm like, is that what are we going with, like a Native American folklore? Do Native Americans have a werewolf? Because if so, I am not.
I don't know.
I don't know any of those stories or tales. Other than that one giant Native American warrior beating the shit out of Paul Bunyan with a fish. But that's a separate issue. That's a thing.
I like that.
Take this, you giant fuck. Fish. Cool. We're going a different direction here. I'm not against that.
No.
But Jesus Christ, we need a little more than the nothing we have to explain it. So when you're going a different direction with a very well-established canon that everyone's going to be thinking about, if you deviate, you have to explain what you're deviating to. Otherwise, your audience is just going to go, wait,
yeah,
I have questions. And if your audience has questions, you fucked up.
Yeah.
Even Anna goes, there's no full moon.
Yeah.
Because full moon is irrelevant.
Yeah.
When was any other time you've heard of a werewolf not requiring a full moon?
Nothing. Nah, never.
Never.
No. Even in that Jack Nicholson movie, Wolf, it was a full moon.
It's a full moon. That's how it works. So
Yeah.
if you're going to deviate, you have to lead your audience with you to explain the direction you've decided to go.
Yeah. So he's that way every night?
I don't even think it's at night. He's just permanently that. He transforms into a werewolf. He just is this monster now.
Yeah, I don't like
And
that.
I'm assuming the monster is nocturnal. But that presumably he digs out some sort of hollow like a bear and sleeps during the day and then hunts at night.
But that's not a werewolf.
No, it's some thing.
You're just turned into a creature. Like that's not a werewolf. That's not the Wolfman.
Unless there is some Native American folk lore, mythology, something where they have a version of what we would consider a werewolf. Cool. If that's the case, get us up to speed. Does Charlotte find, or Blake find, a journal Grady kept over the past 30 years going into trying to figure out what he's hunting? Like, do we get some kind of explanation, even just like a little bit? There's nothing.
No. And when you have your movie is titled Wolfman, then you're automatically setting it up for us as the audience to be like, oh, I remember watching the Wolfman when I was younger.
Yeah.
This is the rules.
I've never seen a Wolfman movie, but I know what a werewolf is.
Yeah.
So, okay. But that's what I'm saying. You're now swimming against the current of your audience's preconceived ideas of what is a werewolf. So if you're going to go against that, cool. Do something new. Go out of the box. That can be cool. That can be done well.
I agree.
But you have to bring us with you. Otherwise, we're just going, but I thought werewolves could only get killed with silver. And I thought they were like normal people, but then on the full moon, they would transform. But then once that night is over, they're back to being a person. Like, what? Your audience is going to be too busy trying to figure out what's going on. As far as like, they're going to be asking questions based on their preconceived ideas and notions and not paying attention.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they're going to be confused as to why isn't there a full moon, or why isn't there silver, or why XYZ.
Yeah. I kept finding myself when they were outside, like looking, I'm like, okay, let me see the moon. Is it full? Like,
just show it in the background, something. But no, the full moon is irrelevant. This Wolfman that's not part of this.
No.
However it works. Unfortunately, we get no indication how any of this works.
No, absolutely none.
And I don't
like that.
We don't need every detail explained and told and expositioned, but we need something.
Something. A little bit.
And there's nothing.
No.
So in the end, the werewolf attacking Blake and his family ends up being Blake's dad. Blake's dad successfully hunted the werewolf that got his wife. However, he got infected. Or cursed, or no, it's an infection. It's it's like, okay, so like zombies. Well, is it like a magically created zombie or a biologically created zombie? Because like you could be bitten by a magic zombie and you're fine. But if a biological zombie bites you, that clock is ticking because you're screwed.
Yeah,
right?
And some zombies, they scratch you. You're screwed.
True. But again, I'm not even going into that level of minutia. But is it biological or is it magical?
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Biological zombie, bite or scratch, I'm infected. Headshot. Next. Magical zombie. Headshot. Oh, Jesus, it's still coming because the headshot doesn't matter because it's not biological, it's magical, right? So is this a curse? Is it a biological infection? Is this some sort of horrible rabies? Right? Like, what is this? Why did Grady transform? Why is Blake transforming?
Yeah.
Why is any of this happening?
Family curse? I don't think so, but that's the only other thing.
Because the one that Grady was hunting wasn't a relative.
Yeah, I know. That's the only other thing I could think of was maybe it's a family curse, but
which I think goes into like the son becoming the father, the abused child becomes the abusive parent that I do think they're trying to do, but this is all done so shitty.
Oh, it's terrible. And I knew from the very first moment when they crashed the truck and they're running to the house, and I was like, that werewolf is his dad.
Oh yeah, we all saw it coming.
It's not any kind of cool reveal.
You know what would have been a cool reveal? Because at this point, that Swerve is so beaten to death you expect
Oh
it.
yeah.
When his senses are kicking in and Blake like finds the meat in the cooler or whatever in the walk-in fridge downstairs. If his dad had just been dead, like if he had just found his dad's corpse, like holy shit,
Yeah.
like that, then be like, oh, it's not his dad because it's dead right there in 4 pieces.
No, it's his mom.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You don't think there's a chance the one Grady was hunting was his wife, do
Maybe.
you? Oh my God, I hate this.
Made it better.
No, it wouldn't have.
It would have. It'd been more interesting than what we got.
No, it would. It would have been so contrived. You'd have been like, oh,
and what we got wasn't contrived.
No, that's why I said more contrived.
Yeah, it would have been more interesting.
No, it would. Mama,
Mama,
dead. No, we need to quit doing this like familial swerve. It sucks.
It doesn't work.
It sucks.
So,
what
was your thoughts on the reveal of the creature that was outside they're in the truck?
Oh, and it's just like person in the road?
No. They get out of the house. She sees the truck sitting outside, and she's like, they grab the sick dad and they run outside, and they take forever to get the truck started because she's got to hook it up to the battery charger, and that's the fastest I've ever seen a battery get charged.
Well, it wasn't a battery charger. It was a whole ass battery. She jumped it.
I thought it was a battery charger that he had down in the basement.
I guess it might have been. I thought it was a battery.
Yeah, because those chargers you got to put on and let it kind of trickle a little bit.
They were jumper cables.
Yeah, but anyway, it takes forever for this process to go.
Yeah,
and then it starts. She starts it up and it's running, and she closes the hood. And I was like, the creature's going to be there, and then it wasn't. I was like, okay. Then she gets in the truck, and you got that camera shot from over their shoulder, and you see the windshield, and the windshield's dirty as shit. And she turns on the wipers, and then the creature is sitting on the hood. I was like, okay. I saw it coming.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But the creature looked like shit.
That was my next point.
Whoever designed these werewolves need to be fired.
Let's go back to talking about werewolves, just in the grander scheme of things. Typically speaking, you have 2 options. You have the very animalistic werewolf, and you have the mostly human still werewolf.
Yes.
How do I put this? I am of the opinion and belief that if you're wanting to go the mostly human aesthetic for your werewolf, you're wrong! Quit it! It looks like garbage! It's so dumb! Quit it!
Yeah, Blake looked like shit.
He looked like Grady didn't look any fucking better.
He looked better than Blake.
Did he?
Blake had that hair that was falling out. He had the receding hairline.
He still had his hairline as a werewolf.
He looked, he
looked like a worse version of Beast from X-Men First Class, and that is in no way a compliment.
He looked wet all the time. It looked like Robert Duvall naked getting out of the shower.
Yeah, he did. He had hair, but not like werewolf fur. He just had like slightly, not even Robin Williams body hair. He just had slightly excessive body hair.
Yeah.
I've never seen a werewolf with a receding hairline.
He looks stupid. And then he does the transformation where the fingernails come out,
which we've seen a million times.
I enjoyed.
Done better.
Oh yeah, done better in that American Werewolf in London.
That's what I was, because that is still the benchmark for werewolf transformation scenes.
Absolutely.
That is still
that
the pinnacle.
Both of those two.
Ooh, Howl.
The Howling was good.
I you know what?
But I think it was the same guy.
Howling might be better.
I think it was the same guy.
It might be, yeah.
But we get the fingernails and the
teeth,
the jaw. Why does our werewolf look like a naked Robert Duvall getting out of the shower.
Hey,
and
he looked thinner than Robert Duvall.
That's true. But
So a naked, thin Robert Duvall.
Yeah, and he has Mickey Rourke fingernails and Zac Efron's chin.
What does that mean?
His jaw is like goo. And
yeah.
it looks stupid.
Are you saying Zac Efron has a stupid jaw?
No, he just has a thick jaw.
Yeah.
But
they call it strong, proud,
but
majestic.
This guy looked like Sling Blade. Ain't got no gas in it. He looked like Sling Blade. I'm not even kidding.
The teeth just kind of jut forward.
Stupid.
Past his lips.
Not intimidating one bit.
No, I'm looking at this going, I will kick that thing's ass.
The homeless man at the beginning of the movie looked more intimidating than this werewolf.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, looked like trash.
Your werewolf needs to look like a bipedal dire wolf.
Yes.
That it needs to look like a fucking wolf. If you're like, oh no, okay, let me put it this way. This might even be better. You become a werewolf. If in werewolf form, I can look at you and be like, Tevis, you've made a mistake.
I agree. 100% agree. It looked terrible.
It looked off. No, I know you're defending, but no, Grady looked like shit too. These human-esque werewolves look terrible. Also, you know what's even less scarier than the look of these werewolves? The look of these werewolves running after you as they just kind of on all fours saunter on the ground like a less coordinated golem.
Yeah, it didn't look good at all.
Schmeagol.
And it wasn't hard for them to get away.
Hard to get away. Just run towards it and football kick that thing in the head.
The truck scene when it's on the hood of the truck.
Actually, I have a note here. Rips out the gear shift. What a dick.
Yeah. So they all get out of the truck and they climb up on the greenhouse that's made of tarp.
It's also
and
a greenhouse. They are roughly 8 feet off the ground.
This was so dumb.
And our mythical beast can't get to them.
It's running underneath it. I started laughing.
And they're doing the little
one finger,
and not even like a full claw, like one finger, just like scratch, and then there would be like one seam torn in the plastic. Scratch, 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 scratch. Then they do the goddamn Jurassic Park vent fall, where Lex falls through the vent into the Velociraptor, except Ginger kind of falls through the tarp because she feels some obligation to crawl across slightly torn tarp instead of just sitting on the beam like she's supposed to. So then they gotta like pull her up real quick before the beast gets her. And I'm like, if Blake was half of a man, he'd have just locked that thing in a full Nelson and kicked the shit out of it.
Stupid.
He would have won the world title with a camel clutch. He could have wrestled this thing to the ground, hit it with a stunner, and been champion, baby.
Absolutely.
You're doing a monster movie. No one in your audience should think, I think I could kick that thing's ass.
Yeah, it was. Ugh.
Oh no, he's gonna scratch me.
I've had a cat before, and this cat has torn drapes more efficiently than this werewolf tore through plastic.
Yeah. What, aren't you afraid of fighting the werewolf? No, I've owned a cat.
Yeah. This is dumb.
No, I've owned cats. It's cool. I'm going to just kick this thing's ass. Excuse me. I'm going to take my jacket off and just kick this thing's ass. They looked awful, and I didn't buy them as a threat of any kind. I just went, no, guys.
I died laughing when they were on that greenhouse.
And again, it would have been slightly better if at least it was a full claw.
3 claws like the Monster logo.
What?
Monster energy drink logo. Is 3
oh no,
claws.
that would have been worse. But no, I mean he still has a hand.
Yeah, but at least he would have got more claws instead of just swing.
No, he has a fucking hand. There should be 5. Instead it was just wee. Just one. He couldn't quite reach it, so he's like, screech.
God.
And then, okay. Werewolf Blake, Werewolf Wrestles, Werewolf Grady, and Werewolf Blake werewolf kills werewolf Grady.
Yes, in the kitchen.
Gives his throat the big chomp.
Yes,
So, okay, wait a minute. A werewolf can kill a werewolf?
apparently.
Sure. You know what? I could swallow that.
Yeah.
Grady somehow killed the werewolf to become a werewolf. Unless there's an older, stronger werewolf out there somewhere we don't know about, which there could be. Wolfman 2.
Please no.
Wolfman 2, Ginger's Revenge. Where was I going with this?
I don't know.
We don't know how Grady presumably killed the werewolf, if he did at all. But we know how Charlotte kills the werewolf with a gun.
One shot.
With a gut shot, too. I'm like, Jesus Christ, you couldn't shoot him in the head. You know how long he's going to lay there and bleed from a gut shot?
Yeah.
What a bitch.
And he's staring at her like forever.
Yeah, because he's going, oh, we're going to be here a while.
Well, I mean, before she shoots him.
Basically Deadpool 2.
Oh, I can see the light now. Here it is. Anytime now.
Oh, no, that's the sun. Don't look at that. He's just like, oh, God.
But no, before she even shoots it, like, he's staring at her over the deer blind.
And he's basically like,
please kill me.
Even the daughter's like, he wants you to end his suffering. Yeah, we gathered.
Yeah, and so did I.
I wanted them to end my suffering.
I was like, please, Charlotte, shoot me in the face too.
No, she'd have got you in the gut, and you'd have lived long enough to finish watching this movie.
I'd be like that asshole in 3:10 to Yuma. I'd have made it through the entire film and got pushed off a cliff.
You'd have landed next to Derek.
Yeah. No, this.
So she finally just shoots him with a gun.
Yeah.
And he dies.
The one that they find from Derek. Because they somehow make it back to the truck.
Because there would be no other firearm. How many guns should be in the cab of that truck? 2? 3?
No. Oh, the one that they tried to get into. Oh, yeah, he has a gun rack.
Grady's truck. How many guns are in? There should be a Magnum under the seat.
A handgun in the door.
Yeah.
A gun rack with multiple guns.
There's a bow in there. I'm telling you, there's a compound bow somewhere in this movie.
There's a fucking grenade in the glove box. Yeah.
He paid good money for that.
Yeah. No.
He just shoots him and Werewolf dies.
They have no emotional reaction.
Thank you.
At all. The daughter doesn't. The wife doesn't.
The daughter watches her dad decompose and transform into a werewolf, then watches her werewolf die. Nothing. Wife, admittedly on hard times, but still loves her husband, werewolf kills her werewolf husband, and there's nothing. I have seen more heartfelt gut shot reactions from like the internet going out from people.
Oh, yeah.
Or just like there's nothing.
I know. I'm like, wait a minute. You didn't kill Rufio, okay? I understand if you would have killed Rufio and you had no
Well, no, they'd have cheered. They'd like, we got him.
Oh, come here, fat kid. You have the sword now. But
they'd have danced over his body.
But no, I kept watching. I'm like, wait a minute. Are they having any kind of emotion at all?
There's no sorrow, regret, tragedy, fear for the future. They didn't rejoice that they killed the monster. There is zero emotion of any kind.
Yeah, it's awful.
And again, I believe this is a writing directing issue. I think this is a Lee Winnell issue.
I agree. It's almost like they did it in one take, and he was too afraid to be like, okay, no, we got to get some sort of emotional reaction out of you guys. Let's do it again.
No, I disagree. Because I think if he just let actors do what actors do, there would have been emotion in the scene.
But I'm saying
this was a point they wanted to make.
You think so?
I don't know.
What's the point? Ants swarming a...
Tevis, what is the point?
Yeah.
And then they walk off through the woods.
They're walking towards the camera, and they stop.
And they stare camera adjacent. And then the camera just real like Nosferatu just cuts behind them.
Yeah.
I was waiting to see a stagecoach horizontal in the fucking
Yeah, it
path.
shows
the valley.
the beautiful valley. That was a beautiful
Although
shot.
I liked how Blake was like, no, there's this valley that goes down. It's in between these two mountains. I'm like, well, yeah, where else is there a valley, you fucking numbnuts? Thank you. You don't explain what a werewolf is, but you explain to me what a valley is, because I don't understand basic land formations, you idiot.
Are we done?
No.
This movie over?
Oh, yeah, the movie's over.
Oh, thank God.
Ratings.
Oh,
I
if it's a 7 on IMDb,
You will poop your pants
Oh.
with rage.
go ahead. Go ahead.
IMDb gives Wolfman a 5.6.
What? Okay,
What are you looking at?
I'm just looking.
Rotten Tomatoes gives Wolfman a 48%
Too high.
for a grand total of 104.
That's way too high.
48 is more correct, but 5.6? This is not a 5.6 movie. Because remember, Ninja Turtles and like 95 Mortal Kombat were in this range.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No.
Hold on.
No.
It's going to piss me off. It's going to bother me if I don't
If
find
Turtles is rated lower.
it. Or even in this ballpark. Nosferatu, Sarah and Sly, Escape from New York, Flintstones, Fury. Wait, where the hell are the Turtles? How far back are the Turtles? Wayne's World. Did I miss it? How far back are the Turtles?
What is it? The Rotten Tomato score?
IMDb.
IMDb.
Oh, here it is. Turtles. 6.8. Rotten Tomatoes gave the Turtles 43. Fuck you, Rotten Tomatoes. You gave 1990 Ninja Turtles 43% and you gave the Wolfman 48? Kevin, did you spend $1,547 on room service? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wolfman is 5% better than the Turtles?
No.
Are you out of your mind?
Absolutely not. Nowhere. No. Rotten Tomatoes is wrong.
No one's going to hear anything I just said because the microphone exploded. In what universe? We live in a dystopian timeline. Somewhere there's a Jake and a Tevis doing this in a happy timeline.
No. That's Rotten Tomatoes is almost
I have to delete an app.
getting worse than IMDb.
I'm fine. I'm not taking this personally at all. I'm definitely not compiling a list of names that I need to visit in the night while they're asleep. Reviews. I've got ebert.com and I got The Guardian.
Okay, let's hear it.
The Guardian. Garner and Abbott look exposed by a film project that simply feels rushed and underdeveloped. 2 out of 5 stars.
Good.
I can get behind
Good.
that.
It's 1 point too high, but okay.
It's in the right area.
Yeah.
Ebert.com. It has so little to inspire conversation that I joked at the end that it was a cautionary tale about the mental and physical toll of being an unemployed writer. 2 stars.
Okay.
That is too high. On a 4 scale.
Oh, on a 4? Yeah, no, that's too high.
Because the Ebert scale is 4.
That's right.
2?
No.
2?
1.
2? I don't care. It's just going to piss me off. It's too high.
This felt like a film student picture.
If this was an honest to God final project for a student in a film school, my opinions would be wildly different.
Oh, absolutely.
But it's not. It was a $25 million Hollywood feature.
Yeah, that had a theatrical run.
That had a theatrical
This
run.
wasn't a straight to Netflix,
Nope.
straight to Hulu.
Nope.
Straight to Tubi.
Awards. I have one award that I want to give out.
Go ahead.
The McCready's Hat Award for terrible apparel and costuming. Child Blake sweater. That thing looks awful. Hate it.
I don't remember
I'm sure
that.
his blind grandmother worked really hard knitting it, but it looks awful.
I remember that. I have the Brie Larson Award for bad acting.
Everyone?
I had to narrow it down.
Since when?
I was trying to be nice.
Since when?
I'm trying to turn over a new leaf.
Since when?
I gave it to Christopher Abbott.
But he ran around as a hunched werewolf thing.
Yeah, and all he did was, as the wolf, is stare and go.
He did literally.
Because he got in her face a couple of times. Once in the barn, when we got that shitty, oh, it's so black we can't see, but then, oh, look, the werewolf can see.
Yeah.
They're in danger. Oh my gosh, what do they do? And that's all he did. My God, either shit or get off the pot, bud.
Either go away, eat their faces, or through the power of love, go like nuzzle someone's head, like nuzzle their leg, like a dog wanting pets. Like,
and it would be weird because it would be like petting an old man.
It'd be like when Han gave Chewie hair pets on the Falcon.
There you go. You couldn't do that with this guy. You have to give him a hair squeak.
No, it's Ginger could have like gotten behind the ear and his back leg could have started.
That's
kicking.
what happened, and he got it stuck in that bear trap. He had to chew his leg off.
He had to chew his leg off. Actually, I thought the leg chew. I was like, okay, that was cool.
I did enjoy that, but I wish I would have just chewed my own leg off. No more awards? I have one more.
Well, I can't give a Shelley Duvall.
Oh, absolutely not.
I can't give a Morpheus.
No, absolutely not.
Can't give a Maximus.
Oh, I could not even tell you one line from this movie.
And because of that, I can't give a Halle Berry either.
No.
Because I don't remember. There's nothing.
Not a memorable line at all. Good, bad, nothing.
Nothing.
I do have a Bryan Cranston Award for being completely wasted.
Okay.
The Wolfman name.
I think we're stretching it a little bit.
I want to go see a Wolfman movie. I don't want to see what this shit was. This was not a Wolfman movie.
Are you saying that ticket price should take it upon itself to make a werewolf movie?
Yes.
And here's the thing. As much as I don't want to give credit to it because it's artsy and it's indie and it irritates the shit out of me, Nosferatu proved that these old, tired monsters can be given a fresh coat of paint.
Oh, absolutely.
Can be scary.
Absolutely.
Can be cool. And can be a box office draw. Nosferatu eliminates all those arguments. Well, the werewolf is just too old a concept. It doesn't work in 2025. Well, no, this werewolf doesn't work. But it wouldn't have worked in 1930.
No.
Nosferatu proved the old monsters can still do it in the right hands, with the right vision. There could be another truly great werewolf movie. But it's not going to be anywhere near this piece of shit.
No, not at all.
What's your favorite part?
When
the best part?
When the credits started rolling.
That doesn't count. That's not...
okay.
Julia Garner's haircut? Julia Garner's haircut?
No. There were...
Receding hairline werewolf.
Naked Robert Duvall.
Skinny naked Robert Duvall.
The best part of this movie, there were two moments that I actually really enjoyed. Mm-hmm. The truck's crash.
Yeah.
And then it hits the tree, and I was like, I'm done with that bullshit.
How would you have wanted that sequence to end?
I didn't like the fact that it snapped that tree in half, and it built that bridge. That just, I don't know, it felt lame.
Yeah.
It was an obvious setup for the guy falling out and us not being able to see the creature. And I'm like, come on, it looks stupid. And then the other part I enjoyed was after Blake is the sickness is starting to take him over and he's starting to pass out and he's laying on the floor in the kitchen, but all the lights in the house go out and it's the kitchen lights are on and then they go out and there's just the light on him and then it slowly starts to go away. I like that part of it. It felt like I was almost watching a play.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed that. But then I was like, okay, maybe we'll get more cool shots like this. But then we don't. We don't get anything at all like that. But we can do the werewolf spin 12 times.
Well, they probably went to the same film school as whoever did Under Paris.
Oof.
They got the one shot of the shark jumping up
Mm.
towards the camera to eat something, and then they did it 17 times.
That's what I felt like when I was watching this.
So wait a minute. Watching this movie made us feel like we were watching Under Paris. That's not a good comparison. It made us feel like we were watching Lucy. That's not a good comparison. It made us feel like we were watching Leave the World Behind. That's not a good comparison. These are not movies you want to be compared to.
No, I agree.
Okay.
I agree. So, what was the best part for you?
When Werewolf Blake got his werewolf senses, and then he began to werewolf sense. I don't know if we've ever really seen it played out and detailed out like that before. I thought that was unique and interesting, and I dug it. I didn't dig all the camera work associated with it necessarily, but I liked the concept. I liked seeing a genuine werewolf perspective. You know, their how well their low light vision and their hearing with the spider and all that was cool. Although werewolf, canine, dog, he never uses a sense of smell, which you would think would be his strongest sense.
Isn't that how he finds that meat?
Yeah, but like it's not
Nothing really important. Like, yeah, I see what you mean, but yeah, I mean, it was all right.
So yeah, okay, worst part?
Film.
Okay.
No.
Can you narrow it down for us?
This film.
Well, see, now we know that you don't hate all film. Yeah. You just hate this film.
I don't hate cinema. I just hate this cinema.
Man, how many times have I felt that in my life?
No.
Although, as the show goes on, I think I might just hate cinema.
The worst part was the final transformation of Blake. It looked dumb. The jaw, even when he's transforming in the jaw moment, he has to reach up with his hand and pull his jaw out.
Yeah, he has to like dislocate his jaw.
It's almost like the animatronic didn't work. So the puppeteer's like, oh shit, here, let me just reach up and pull it to get it to work.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, I like that. Let's keep that in. The only thing I liked about the transformation was the fact that it was practical.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's not something we haven't seen done better.
Yeah. We've seen all the
years
same stuff,
ago.
like 40 years ago.
Yeah.
What year did The Howling come out? That was an 80s movie, was it
Howling
not?
was an 80s movie.
Well, that was 40 damn years ago.
The American Werewolf in London, I think, was 82. The Howling was 81. Nope. American Werewolf in London was 81.
Almost 45 years ago, we saw all the exact same shit done better.
Done better.
Okay. Yeah.
And if you have not seen the transformation in American Werewolf in London, oh my God, it's so cool.
Nose, when the snout
and the hand just starts to stretch.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's so
That's
cool.
Some straight body horror.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's been a while since I've seen The Howling, so I can't comment on
I
it,
thought The
but
Howling was very similar, though.
it's close. I know it's close, but
Give it to me. Give it to me.
what's your least favorite part?
Ooh. I'm gonna say the writing. As you know me, I'm often hypercritical of writing. As an author, it just jumps out at me. I'm also a fairly decent public speaker, so like when my wife drags me to church and the pastor's not there, so the youth minister is doing it, she has to physically hold me down on the pew to prevent me from walking out because he's so terrible. And I'm personally offended as someone who can speak publicly that this is so bad. It's god awful. Plus, he sounds like some sort of combination of Liv Tyler and a breathy sex phone operator. Like, it's awful.
Okay.
And his family sucks. That's the whole thing. I have a blood feud with them.
I can tell.
It's a separate issue. Specifically his parents, it's a separate issue. Anyway, I'm going to say the writing. There was something here, and by something here, I mean, let's do a modern Wolfman movie. And then they just shit the bed immediately. It's not like they had something and then it falls apart at the end. They never had it. They didn't fumble the ball. They never made the catch. This is an incomplete. Someone went, make a Wolfman movie. And they passed the ball and they just never were even close to catching.
This is going to be a pretty stupid comparison, but for some reason, this is the first thing that pops into my head.
Buckle up.
Remember Grand Theft Auto 3?
Okay, yeah.
Remember the little airplane?
The RC airplane?
The one that had the little bitty wings that you could get in and fly?
Oh, yeah.
But it would never actually get off the ground. You would just, and then it would just come back down.
And then
yeah, you could never actually fly it around the map. You just had to, it would get up there a little bit and then come back down because the wings were too small. That's what this felt like to me. It felt like I was playing that game. I'm like, oh, cool, I get to be in an airplane. And then you go and you're like, well, this fucking sucks. It won't go in the air. What the hell? And that's what this made me feel like. From the beginning. Like, the beginning of it, when they're in the woods hunting, I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. And then from there, it just started going downhill.
Oh, it's terrible. Terrible. So what is a prop from this movie that you would like to bring in studio? Did this movie have props?
The bear trap? Even then, I'm like, oh, come look at the bear trap from the Wolfman.
Okay.
Nothing. I got nothing on that. The tooth that he spits out, maybe. But even then, it's like, oh, it's a tooth. It's not something anybody would look at and be like, oh, look at that. Cool movie prop.
They'd be like, are you okay?
Yeah, are you a psycho? Like, what the hell? You know, I could hang a necklace of ears up and they'd be like, hey, is that from The Walking Dead? And I'd be like, sure. But they would recognize it.
I wouldn't.
I know, but most people would who are, human.
No, I loved The Walking Dead. Loved it. And then about Dumpstergate, I quit watching it.
This was before Dumpstergate.
Who had the necklace of ears?
Daryl. I don't remember what season, but I know it was before Dumpstergate because I got to that point and I was like, this is getting to be pretty stupid.
I don't know if I remember that or not.
But
no, you couldn't have come up with like Daryl's jacket.
Well, no, I'm just saying if I had something like would be considered psychotic to have hanging
zombie
in
heads and fish tanks.
Yeah, like I have over there.
Yeah.
So no, that tooth, no.
Well, we have to pick something. It's literally part of it.
Derek's gun.
Blake's sweater.
I got nothing.
This movie has. What about the torn greenhouse tarp?
Just a game used jersey square cut out of it.
Yeah,
It's got the one little sweep.
It just has the sweep.
One little cut.
The squitch scratch.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll get that tarp. We'll cut it up. Game used. Wolfman 2025.
There it is.
I could send it out and have it authenticated and everything.
All right. So, Tevis, what are your final thoughts on 2025's Wolfman?
2025's Wolfman does the, I think, biggest sin in movies. I was bored. I felt about this movie the way Charlotte and Ginger felt about shooting their father. There was no emotion at all. I didn't care about any of the characters. I wasn't worried about them at all. There was no tension. I didn't even get like a cool action scene that I could be like, oh, okay, the movie kind of sucked, but you can go back. Like the second Matrix movie. That movie's kind of terrible.
Oh, yeah.
But it's got some kick-ass action scenes. The highway scene, the fight with the claymation-looking Matrix or Neo.
That computer generation, that computer work is rough. Yeah. That's some early stuff.
But it has some cool moments. There is nothing in this movie that I'm like, I would watch it just for this snippet.
That scene where the keymaker is sniffing Trinity's motorcycle seat. I thought that was egregious.
That was the best part. The acting was terrible.
Tickled myself.
The special effects were terrible. The design of the damn wolf was egregiously lame and bad and dumb and stupid. Whoever put that on paper and was like, this is a good idea. Let's do this.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Someone also had to have approved.
Yeah, I understand. And both of them should not have jobs in the entertainment industry. So, absolutely not. This movie is not worth your time, your money. Don't even hover over it on Peacock.
So it plays the trailer?
No, I wouldn't even. I have Peacock for $1.99 a month. I almost want to cancel Peacock just because it's on there. This movie is trash. Avoid it. Not worth the ticket price. It's terrible.
All right.
Your final thoughts? Are they the same as mine?
Wolfman. I mean, you know what? Maybe we're wrong.
You doubt it.
Hear me out.
48%.
5% better than the Turtles. I'll kill everyone.
Did you kick the damn wolf?
You could have.
Yes.
I'm not there yet. Stop jumping ahead. No, maybe we're wrong.
Maybe this is deeper than...
Well, no. The movie is called Wolfman. It's not called Werewolf. At no point did they promise a werewolf. They promised a wolf man. And that's what we got. We got Man Wolf. We got Wolfman.
We didn't even get Wolfman.
Yes, we did. We got two of them.
No. I said it before. We got Robert Duvall after the gym. He's sweaty.
The receding hairline of the werewolf killed me.
It's so dumb.
So, no, but hear me out.
Looks like Peter Boyle.
Oh, R.I.P. Peter Boyle. Robert Duvall dead?
No, not yet.
Man, how old is Robert Duvall?
I think he just goes back around. It's like he hits 98, 99, starts over.
like all the computers, everyone was worried about Y2K, and they just rolled back over to zero like a machine does, and it was fine.
Everything was great.
No, it's not called Werewolf. It's called Wolfman, and we got Wolfman. Unfortunately, the Wolfmen we got looked like two half-naked bums rolling around the subway.
Yes.
That werewolf fight is terrible. It's so bad because they just like two hairy bums rolling around in the dirt. Like it's okay, and this is for you to edit in a picture. Have fun with this one, asshole.
Okay.
Your werewolf shouldn't look. Excuse me, your wolfman. So yeah, keep saying werewolf. They did nowhere did they promise werewolf. They promised a wolf man. Your werewolf should not look human. It should look like a goddamn Balverine from Fable.
Okay. That is...
Edit that picture in.
I have no idea what I'm looking for.
How could I be more specific?
Give me a picture.
It should look like a Balverine from Fable with a more dog-like snout. It should look like a monster, not a hairy person. The writing is trash. The directing is awful. The acting is cardboard cutout. The monster is pathetic. Oh, what am I missing? What else can I dog on? What else can I wolfman on?
I think you hit it
I
all.
have to go take a huge wolfman, excuse me. My stomach's gurgling.
It would look hairier than this fucking wolf man.
Damn. No, this movie is not worth the ticket price. This movie sucks. And you know what? Let's be more fair, because you brought it up. This film commits the cardinal sin. It creates apathy. I don't like this movie. I don't hate this movie. Because it does nothing to elicit any kind of emotion or feelings one way or the other.
Yeah, no.
It just is. If anything, I'm perturbed that I watched it. That's it. Never gonna watch it again, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's movies out there that are completely terrible, but they're fun to watch.
Or they're just, I hate them and we can talk about them, but it elicits an emotional response.
Absolutely.
This isn't any of that.
No. After this, I will never, ever bring Wolfman up in conversation or even in my brain ever again.
No. Well, no, actually, I think the image of those two bums rolling around kicking and scratching might be seared into my frontal lobe.
What did Anna think?
Same thing. She just went, well, that was a movie, I guess. She was like, I'm glad I didn't watch it before. I think if she had watched it twice, she'd have been pissed.
I agree. Yeah.
I think she'd have been like, no, I'm not watching this again.
I watched this. I had my daughter, and she was in her room doing something. I was finishing up, and it got to the point where both the wolf men were together.
Yeah.
And she come out and she sat on the couch and she kind of watched it.
They were a wolf family.
They just wanted to be loved. But she come out and she sat on the couch with me and she's watching it and she just kind of stops. She looks over at me. She goes, what is this? I'm like, Wolfman. This kind of sucks. And she just gets up and walks and goes into her room.
You know, your daughter has so many Garth moments.
She does.
I'm just pointing that out.
Yeah. She's just like, this kind of sucks. And gets up and walks away. I'm like, take me with you.
You're just like, be quiet, watch your anime.
Yeah. I'll watch Bluey. It make me jealous.
For real.
Bluey is fantastic.
Did you hear they're working on the Bluey movie?
No.
Yeah.
Is it going to be theatrical release or is it going to be released on like
I don't know.
Disney Plus or whatever?
I don't know.
Either way, I'll be happy.
Because the Bluey creator said he's temporarily stepping away from the show because he found he couldn't devote the proper amount of time and energy to both projects to keep the quality that he has cultivated thus far.
Yeah.
So he's stepping away from the show for now to finish the movie. And then, back to the show.
Yeah, Bluey's fantastic.
It's true. You want to watch Bluey?
Hell yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but-
Tune in next week. We're watching Bluey.
Looks better than this Wolfman.
Jesus.
Looks more like a...
They look more accurate to what I want from a werewolf than
Absolutely.
two bums fighting in an alleyway. All right. Hat time.
It's your turn. I pulled this.
Did you?
Yes.
All right. Fucker.
I know. Some shit.
I heard. Sucker. I'm never going to draw it just because now I think it's funny. So no, I'm never going to draw it. All right. This one is interesting. I just hope that I'm not the only one who finds it interesting.
Okay.
This is a movie we have mentioned on the show.
That's all of them.
It will let me talk about Gunsmoke again. So I get to talk about Gunsmoke. We have covered its remake and its remake's prequel.
You've lost me. I have no idea.
We are going back to the black and white era. I put this in the hat. Actually, after we watched the remake. All those many weeks ago, months ago, year ago?
It's been a while.
So you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Are you there now? Have you picked it up?
I think I know what you're talking about. It's a prequel. So
This?
yes.
No.
No?
This is the original.
Wait, okay. No, I'm thinking of Halloween.
No. We did the original Halloween.
That's right. Okay, we did that on a showdown. Okay.
Yeah, we did a showdown Halloween. This
Okay.
we didn't do a showdown on.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the Halloween.
No.
Halloween's.
The James Arness starring The Thing from Another World. We are going all the way back to the original film that gave us John Carpenter's only good movie.
1951.
We are going all the way back to 51, which I do believe will make it our oldest movie on the show because Godzilla was 58? 56.
$64? No, that can't be right.
No, that's not right.
That can't be right.
I think it's 56. We're going all the way back to the original film based off the book, The Thing from Another World. We're going back to the movie that gave us The Thing.
I haven't watched this in quite some time.
This is almost a historical piece.
1954.
Godzilla?
Godzilla.
Okay, 54.
Yeah.
But this was
51.
51. So this is the oldest movie we've done thus far on the show.
Nice.
I'm excited. I've
Yeah.
never seen this.
You've never seen it?
I've seen clips. I've seen the fire stunt because
Yeah.
that's insane.
This is a door opening movie.
It does, in fact, feature characters opening doors, which you typically don't have in movies.
Yeah, that was a thing that they focused on in this film.
And it has my man, James Arness, as Matt Dillon. I mean, The Thing. Ken Curtis as Festus. I'm.
It's got to be better than The Wolfman.
It's got to be better than 2011's The Thing.
Oh, I'm sure it is too. It's been a while since I've watched it, but
So join us next week, episode 105, as we go back to a historical piece of cinema.
I'm excited for this.
We're going to check out the 51, The Thing from Another World. Hell yeah.
This will be fun.
I'm excited for this.
Me too. I'm going to cheat a little bit.
What does that mean?
I'm going to look up the ratings.
Why?
I'm curious.
I'm going to talk about it next week when we do the episode.
I know. Okay. Nope, I'm not. Nope. Nope. Shut it down.
Oh, God, I got something in my eye. Oh, God. I'm transforming.
Yeah, you still have too much hair. Way too much hair.
No, remember Grady's Wolfman still had his shitty, scraggly spinach beard.
Yeah.
God, are these the worst werewolves we've ever seen?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm done talking about this shit movie. Tune in next week. Thing from Another World. We're diving back into history. Make sure you keep in touch with our goings on. Talk to the hand.
Wow. All right, are you okay?
No.
Having a stroke?
Because September, to celebrate 2 years, our second anniversary, we
Star Wars
are doing the Star Wars.
Yes. I'm gonna be so pissed off.
I'm gonna get hate mail again.
Nope. If you do the right thing, you won't.
I did the right thing last year and I got hate mail.
No, you did not.
You agreed with me, you cocksucker.
There's no recorded evidence of this. Hang on,
There's multiple pieces of recorded evidence.
I gotta go to our Spotify and delete some stuff.
Must scrub record clean. Ooh. Tevis, what do you want to tell the people?
Don't watch this shit.
We already told them that.
Oh.
We've moved on.
Thanks for listening to our rambling. We appreciate it.
The Al Borland.
Good job, Tim.
I don't think so, Tim. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching and or listening. Make sure that you like and or subscribe so you don't miss any of our content. We got top 10s coming out. We got the 2-year anniversaries episodes just on the horizon. On the horizon. Woo! Merch store, Patreon, all that good stuff. But as always, the most important part. Please remember to be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and good night. They wanted to be a wolf family. Actually, hold on. Did you ever see that shitty remake of Pet Sematary?
Oh, yeah.
They just wanted to be an undead family.
Oh, my God. At the end, they walk out of the woods and they're all together.
Then you just hear the car door click, and you're like, oh, they got the little boy.
Ugh. I'd rather watch that than this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.